Amritanshu, as per my knowledge, you have enrolled with us in our admission counseling process.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, admission counseling.
Okay. Which center did you enroll into for your admissions process, like admissions
Uh,
program?
Ma'am, it was in Noida, Jamboree Education, Noida Center 62, Sector 62.
So when did you decide to study abroad, and why did you decide to study abroad?
I was in second year of my college in Amity, and there was a conference which was organized by Jamboree Noida in our college. So I attended that, and there was sort of all kind of information about studying abroad in USA, UK, Canada, Australia, and all other nations. Then I decided to opt for to go higher studies in USA. And why USA? Because the kind of universities research is happening in the field of biotechnology is prestigious.
And what program did you apply to?
I applied to MS Biotechnology.
Okay, so you were clear-headed in your mind that you want to get into this particular program only.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, I was clear enough to have this idea that I always wanted to go for biotech only.
I would want to know what all are the universities you sent your applications to, and what all universities did you get admit from, and what you have shortlisted for yourself, like which college, which university you will be getting into.
There were total 6 universities I have applied to, and those were UT Dallas, University of Pennsylvania, Northeastern University, Northwestern University, and the Boston University. And there were 3 others I was planning to apply, but then I got admit from University of Pennsylvania, so I didn't apply to those 3 remaining universities. And I got acceptance from University of Pennsylvania, Boston, and Northeastern University. And from Northwestern, I got selected for the interview, but I hadn't prepared for that because I already got selected in University of Pennsylvania. So yeah, I chose
So,
UPenn.
university UPenn is the university which you have decided to get, like, to go further.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, for sure. From day one, University of Pennsylvania was my first preference.
Great. So you kind of got an admit into your dream university.
Yes, 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 ma'am. Thankfully.
Cool. Congrats for that. You got to know in your college only about Jamboree Education, but when did you realize, and how did you realize that you need to have that professional help in terms of in terms of preparation of your overall applications, which you need to send to different universities?
Okay. After the conference, I visited Jamboree Noida office, and Amity also provides counseling for higher education by the name of Amity Competitive Center for Higher Exams. I also visited that. So in from both of them, I chose Jamboree because I found Jamboree more professional and towards its, I mean, what to say? I must say it is more towards its goals and its students. Students are the priority for Jamboree. So I decided Jamboree for the education. And before the admission counseling, I took GRE classes from Jamboree only.
What are the things that you need to improve in your profile when you came to us, when you interacted with our counselors?
As I'm an introverted person, so I socialize a little. I don't socialize, I must say, at all. And so the very first thing was extracurriculars and the social work. So yes, somewhat worked on that, but haven't found the social work in the short span of time. So according to me and according to our conversation with my counselor, I decided to go for more social work after that, and more on extracurricular activities.
So, what is the value add which you got when you started with our admission counseling process? So, value add in terms of profile building, in terms of university shortlisting and application essays?
The very first thing I must say is research about the universities. So as a student, I didn't have much time to uh, go for every university official website, check the requirements and all. So the university list provided by the counselor, it had about 20 universities in that, and out of 20 I had to choose 6. And the list includes all the information about fees, exam requirement, should I have to give GRE or the university waived it off. And the second thing would be essay. you know I am not good in writing at all. I mean, sometimes I don't write. I mean, I don't write to
Don't
an
worry,
extent.
I'm not good at writing, so it's absolutely fine.
Yeah. Okay, so I what I found is it was all the essays, LORs and the SOPs which got me into UPenn or Boston or Northeastern, because my profile was not that strong. I didn't have any extracurricular, professional extracurricular. I didn't have any social work. I didn't have any experience. So it was only my essays which got me into UPenn, Boston, and Northeastern.
Okay, so to sum up your answer, this answer, I can say that Jamboree's writing process is quite professional, and it actually helped you in the preparation of your documents like SOPs and all these documents which are
Yes,
required.
yes,
Okay,
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
great. Who was your counselor and who was your writer?
My counselor was Mr. Sudhir sir, and my writer was Miss Preeti Snigdha ma'am.
Any specific message which you want to give to your counselors and your writer?
Okay, to Sudhir sir, I wanted to say from very initial day, he's very calm, polite, and I have never met him in person. I only talked on call. We talked on calls and through emails only because of COVID situation. So he's the most calm person I have seen in my life till now. And he talks with utmost calm and politeness, and solve every query, every question regarding the university list requirement. And Preeti Snigdha ma'am, she is best in writing. And as I read essays and SOPs and LORs, I found that those essays I couldn't be able to write those essays on my own. So yeah, that is my message, and I'm very thankful to both of them. They got me into UPenn.
So, if in your overall journey with Jamboree, so in the applications and all, so if I have to ask you that, like any 3 to 4 moments, memories which you will always keep with you.
Okay, so when I was taking GRE classes from Jamboree, so there was our English tutor Yash sir in Noida Center. Yes, he was also very nice. So one day we were only, yeah, it was raining one day, I remember, and we were only two in the class, and it was 7 p.m. in the evening. And so I just got the message from my friend that we need to rush to uh, I mean, we need to rush to a party. So I just stand and I asked him that I need to go. And and surprisingly it was Valentine's Day. So he assumed I am going to a date with my girlfriend, but that was not true. So that was the moment I want to keep in my memories. Second thing is, uh, when I got my university list from Sudhir sir. It had 20 universities, and I thought the university list would have only 10 or 12 universities in that. So I have to choose 6 out of them, but the university list had 20, and I was surprised and I was sudden. Although I was very happy that I have to choose 6 out of 20. So I chose 6. Third was that when I got acceptance letter from UPenn, and I called, the first person I called was Sudhir sir, and I told him that I am accepted in University of Pennsylvania, and he said that is a great news you give me. So yeah, these are the moments.
So, any specific advice which you want to give to the students who are now planning to send their applications for the next year intake? What things they should keep in mind before sending the application, before even start preparing for the application? So, any specific tricks, strategies which you want to share with the other students?
Okay, so I mean, I just want to say, uh, focus on your extracurriculars more equally as your academics. Focus on your social life, social work, and second thing is the budget and the, I mean, the counselor. The I must say Jamboree gives affordable service, and I mean, I am getting visa assistantship now. I got loan assistantship in that package only. So I must say, Jamboree has affordable package. Advice to students is just to focus equally on extracurriculars, on your social life, on your academics. So these three parts are important for the application for masters in US.
So,
Yes.
good luck with your overall journey. Keep in touch with Jamboree. I'm sure you always
Yes.
will touch with Sudhir sir and the other people
Yes, ma'am.
who have actually helped you. So, stay in touch. Any sort of information you further want to have, Jamboree is always there. We are a part of a
Yes.
Jamboree family. So,
Thank you.
we
Thank
look
you, ma'am.
forward to see you very often with us.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure too.